You know those cube numbers when that ends in the cube roots of the cube, which means example is 32. You know 32, it's actually depending upon the number of zeros in its n squared. So 1 divided by 32 is 0.03125, and then 1 divided by 31,623, that's 0.000031623, and 1 divided by 316,228, it's 0.000031628. So actually, why is this happening? Because all it depends is upon the number of zeros. Yes, it depends upon the number of zeros only. You see, it depends upon the number of zeros in its square. For example, if 32 squared is 1024, which means that there is one zero, and the zero matches here. But if I take 31,623, it might become more easier for you. So, according to this number has 4 zeros, and after the decimal point, it has starting 4 zeros too. Like so, if you divide any number like that, it will always depend upon the number of zeros. Like, I will give you an example. Squared Now you have to see how many zeros are next to each other after the 1. See, because this number has 5 zeros, this has also 5 zeros in the start. Because you know that there's one 316 too. I know what is that 316 you're talking about, even though it's 316 which is coming to you. It is coming in your mind. So 316 here in this place, it comes with 316 in this place here. It comes with the chapter, which means it contains as a substring itself. About 316, it is like, all you have to do is 1 divided by 316. Now what do you get? Yes, 1 divided by 316. No, not next to, I will write down. So 1 divided by 316. That's 0.0316556962025. Well, as you can see here, this is also 316 at the start, because same is the thing with 3162. It somewhat starts like point. No, I forgot to add an extra 0, which means now it's better. 0 0 dot 0 0 dot 0 is equal to 1 divided by 316. Sorry, I wrote it wrong. Now this looks better. So same is the thing with 3162. Actually, it depends upon the number of zeros in its square after the 1. The zeros which are closer to each other at the start. pay attention on those, because actually this 316, actually it has 00 at the start, but even though the real magic starts at 317, which I don't know its reciprocal. I will send that in the description. So 316 here, it contains its reciprocal at the start, same as the thing with 3162 as well, but I don't know what is 1 divided by 317. So 1 divided by 317, it's actually starting with 0.00315 blah 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 and ending at somewhat 47. I don't know the full number, but I'll send you in the description. Well, actually the real magic starts at 317, because 316, all you have to do is square it, and it does not have two zeros because it's a non-zero, and it's 99,856, which means that it still hasn't crossed yet. So 317, the real magic starts, because until 316 it's done, and even until 3162 squared, like so. I don't know the 3162 one. So 1 divided by 3162, that's 0.000316 yes, no, 3162 and I'm thinking so, because even if 316 and 3162, they do like this, because you know what they are meant to say, they still haven't crossed any zeros yet, because there's a difference between 317 squared. So by the way, I'll erase this part because I'm running out of space. So here 317 squared is 100,489. Yes, 100,489. And 3,163 squared, it's 10,004,569. Because there's the difference between that. So the difference between this is the number of zeros, the number before those, which is 316 and 3,162 respectively. They still have the same number of zeros after the decimal point. You see, somewhere like 1 divided by 316, that's 0.003164557, and 1 divided by 3162, that's 0.0031626, and that's it is. Like so, 317 has 100 and 1000 respectively, but soon the number gets increased by 10. But soon, if you round this off and divide it by 10, you will get the number before that, which means if you round off 317 to the nearest 10, it will become 320, and that divided by 10 is 32, which means 32 squared is 1024. which contains 1 0. So even though 1 divided by 32 is 0.03125, I don't care, but still this 0 is coming. No, although it's the same in 1 divided by 31, which is 0.032258064516129, because you see 31 times 32 is 992, which is almost close to 1000, and 316 times 317, that's also close to 100,000, and 3,162 times 3,163, that's close to 10 million. Means that respectively, if I choose 31 times 32, yes, 31 times 32, which is 992, and even also 316 times 317, that's 101,172. Yes. No, 100,172. Oops, my bad. Then 3,162 times 3,163 is 10,001,406, which means that these are actually close ones, but if you do 31 times 33, it might become 1023, which is even greater than 1000. And if you do which means that 992 is the least value here, because it starts with a 9, and rest of these start with the number 1, which means if you take this number 1 and place it somewhere. Okay, so 31 times 32 is 992, which means that this is almost close to 1000, this is almost close to 100,000, and this is almost close to 10 million. And that's the end of the video. And before leaving, I want you to tell one question. So can you tell me what do you think will appear in the next column, in the next series of the numbers 316,228. So what will appear next? If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.